It all begins with Michael Mason, a former government assassin living in total isolation on a remote Scottish island. Some time ago, Michael severed ties with his agency and has been on the run ever since. He is a lonely man who spends his days playing chess and drinking himself numb, his only company being a dog he hasn't even bothered to name. Hours later, a boat approaches the island. On board is a young woman named Jessie, sent to deliver a supply order to Michael. Upon reaching the shore, she knocks on the door and leaves the package at the entrance. But at that precise moment, the sky darkens and a violent storm breaks out. The boat's captain, Jessie's uncle, calls out frantically for her to return. She runs toward the vessel and manages to climb aboard, but the ship is violently capsized by the crashing waves. Realizing how dangerous the storm has become, Michael rushes to help. He launches his own boat and battles the wind and the raging sea. When he reaches the wreckage, he is horrified to find Jessie unconscious, trapped underwater. Her uncle has already perished. Michael pulls Jessie from the sea and carries her back to shore. He desperately performs CPR until she finally coughs up water and begins to breathe again. Back at the cabin, a terrified Jessie wakes up and demands to know why he didn't call the police. Michael coldly avoids the question, examining the swelling in her ankle instead. Jessie feels like a prisoner, remembering how her uncle warned her that the lighthouse was abandoned. Michael dryly tells her she must leave when she recovers, revealing that he knows her painful past. Her mother is gone and she has no one left. As the days pass, the tension between them grows and Jessie's wound shows signs of infection. Michael eventually reveals that he served as a Marine alongside her uncle. While treating her injury, he offers her some grim advice. Never use a weapon out of fear. Stay calm and control your emotions if you want to survive. The next day, Jessie finds Michael. He notices that her wound is not healing properly and decides to leave the island to buy medical supplies. While he is gone, Jessie explores the house and discovers old drawings and toys from Michael's past. It is then that she decides the dog deserves a name and begins calling him Jack. Meanwhile, in London, a man named Stephen is being questioned about Tisha, an artificial intelligence system that uses surveillance cameras to track persons of interest. Authorities decide the AI must be shut down immediately.
Stephen later meets with the Prime Minister to discuss continuing operations clandestinely. At the same time, technicians analyzing intelligence data discover Michael Mason's location. Eat together with some level of comfort, but Michael's instinct tells him something is wrong. He looks through the window with binoculars and sees a boat full of armed men speeding toward the island. He immediately orders Jessie to hide in the bathroom, lock the door, and remain silent until he comes for her. The team of mercenaries approaches cautiously, unaware that Michael has rigged the island with deadly traps. With a swift move, he cuts a rope, triggering a massive boulder that falls and traps several men in a net. Gunfire erupts. As the mercenaries try to attack, Michael moves like a ghost, taking them out one by one. One soldier manages to enter the cabin. The dog attacks him and is shot several times. After killing the dog, the man grabs Jessie and flees. Michael kills another enemy outside and then hears Jessie scream. He shoots her captor and rescues her, telling her to hide while he checks the house.